Hi friends, most welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Mahendra Panpatil, your English teacher. I am going to explain you today one NCERT English class 7, one story, beautiful story, that is 3 questions. The beautiful story is written by Leo Tolstoy. You know that Leo Tolstoy is very famous in the history, and in these 3 questions, that this story he has written with little bit wit, that is called presence of mind. So in this beautiful story, let me explain you that the king is here. A king once thought that he would never fail if he knew 3 things. Which are those 3 things? Let's see. The first one is that what is the right time to begin something? The second is that which people should he listen to? And the third is that what is the most important things for him to do? So these 3 things, that if he will know, then he will not fail in the life. Of course, everyone knows that nobody wants to fail in their life. That's why the king decided to know these 3 things answer. First, what is the right time to begin something? Second one, that you already know, which people should he listen to? Which people should he take advice from? And third one is that how to decide that what the most important things to do. Okay, now in this way he sent messengers in the kingdom, and he wants to know that those people that who are witty one, very talented, they should came there in the kingdom, and they should try to give their answers. So he promised to give a reward of a large sum to the person that who answered his 3 questions. First of all, see, the king is very eager to listen the answers from the voice people of his country, and that's why he sent a messenger in his kingdom. Let me tell you, this beautiful story is written in the 2 part first and part second. So, and see, many wise men tried their luck. They gave a number of answers. Some said that the king should go by the timetable. He should prepare a timetable. According to timetable, he should follow it. Others said that the king should do whatever seemed to him necessary at that moment that he has to do. And yet others suggested that the king should consult to the man, or the king should go to the magician. So here all the 3 answers are different of the first question, that is what is right time to begin something. In the same way, answering the second question, some people gave top importance or more priority to his counselors. Counselors means a group of wise peoples that they used to solve the problems. Others said that he should give importance to the priest, that he can save that particular situation, and 8 others do or say to the doctors or soldiers that they are most necessary, that the king should listen to them only: priest, counselors, doctors and soldiers. So these are different answers to the second question also. Now in reply to the third question, again the king got a different answer. First one, the wise man gave importance to the science, as well as they gave importance to the fighting also. And some said that religious worship is also important. Because why? See here in the question, what is the most important things for him to do? he should follow science, he should follow fightings, or he should listen the religious people, that may be a priest. Okay, so the king was not satisfied because of the different kinds of answers given by the wise men of his kingdom. So he decided to go to the hermit. So in the hut or in the forest, there used to one hermit used to live, and he was very wise, as it is said that he was not meeting any first class people or any aristocratic people. Aristocratic means those upper classes people, those who are belongs to the king family or any relative to the kings. So he was not meeting that particular hermit to the particular person. So he was living in the jungle alone. There he saw the old and weak hermit digging the ground. So he was weak and old, but everyone was knowing for his wittiness. Everyone was witness of that. The king asked his question but got no answer. He continuously asked question to the hermit that please give me my question's answer, but he didn't give any single answer. Then he took a thread from the hermit hand and began to work in his place, because there you know that the hermit was digging the ground in front of his hut. He was digging that beds to plant some flower pot, you know, sapling of some small flowers, and so the king helped him. So then he took the thread from the hermits and began work in his place. Okay, the several hours passed. So the king was eagerly waiting that the hermit will give him answer. So he was thinking for that. It was evening, so the king stopped digging the bed. Bed, B-E-D-S. Bed means a small ditches by digging the ground. Okay. So the king was ready to take leave from the hermit now, because it's now the sun is set down, and so the king decided if he is not getting any kind of satisfactory answer from the hermit, so he decided to leave the hermit. Just then the hermit told that someone was running towards them, and in this way, my best friend, all friends, this first part comes to an end. Here you understand that the king had 3 questions. He never want to fail in his life, so he gave announcement through the messenger in his kingdom. Messengers announced it that those people who will give the answers of his 3 questions, they will get a reward. But the king got here very differently answer, so he was not satisfied. So he decided to go to the hermit. So thank you friends, and this first part comes to an end.